do you think you're doing? Open up!
Hello.
What?
You okay?
What?
Are you okay? Not hurt?
No, I am not hurt. I'm bloody furious. You could have killed me.
You're absolutely right. I really am most terribly sorry. Let's take a look, shall we?
And it was all your fault.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Very careless of me. Completely my fault.
You're not supposed to admit that.
What's that?
Well, your insurance company won't like it. We're just supposed to call the police and exchange details and make no admittance re the blame.
Wow. Thank you. Not awfully good at that sort of thing. Still, I can't say it wasn't my fault if I know damn well it was.
No, right. Good.
Doesn't look too bad.
Well, I'll just get my driver's license. And he was an honourable.
An honourable what?
An honourable. The Honourable Marcus Crichton.
Oh, he had a title, did he?
Mm-hmm. Since 1740.
Must be getting on a bit.
His family, idiot.
Oh, I see. He is the possessor of that wonderful social leveller, the inherited title.
Yeah. You're so boring. He was very nice.
You fall for it every time, Sheila.
Fall for what?
The chat. I've been watching you. Feeling away in front of the mirror like some 16-year-old. I'm surprised you didn't offer to pay for his damage.
Oh, belt up. You're so boring. Snuffling around in your grubby little world. Just because I meet someone nice, you have to snipe away and drag it all down to your own dismal, pokey, gloom-sodden, Clapham gateway to the pits, dreary, tedious, gob-stopping level.
You mean I was right?
I hate you.
Why do you do it?
Well, I'm management. Got to check the product now and then.
Well, you've never bothered before. Ah, has Neil been saying anything?
Such as what?
Hello, you're feeling comfortable. You know, usual subtle stuff.
Do you think it's your intense loathing of men that stops you ever finding the right one?
Well, just point me at one that's rich and single, and I'll be sweetness and light itself.
Marcus?
Hello, Sheila. So, this is your business.
Yes.
Great.
Sally. Marcus Crichton.
Oh, hello, Sally.
So what brings you here?
Well, I thought we needn't bother with the insurance companies.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I don't want to lose the old no-claims bonus. I don't think your damage will cost more than a few hundred to fix. So if you get me an estimate, I'll give you the money. All done. No hassles, okay?
Fine.
Wonderful. So, any chance of buying you both lunch?
Sally has to mind the shop.
I really didn't expect to see you again.
Why not?
Well, there didn't seem to be any need. I'm a married woman.
Is that a warning? You do me wrong.
Do I?
Yes, really unfair. I like talking to you. Or is that what they all say? I mean, you're interesting. You're courageous, self-motivating.
Go on. You can even flatter me if you want.
You don't take me seriously.
Marcus, you're saying you're not going to try it on?
I want us to be just friends.
Friends.
And your husband, of course.
Oh.
He sounds like a good wheeler dealer.
Oh, yes, he's a real fridges to Eskimos man.
I might be able to help him.
Oh.
Well, it's a vague business idea that needs a bit of a trier to push it along.
I don't really think you'd get on with Neil.
Get on with you. the trouble, you see. Can't afford to run it.
It's tragic. So beautiful.
Yes.
Cold.
Sorry?
I expect it gets a bit chilly.
Oh, yes, freezing. But, well, you know, home, castle, that sort of thing. My family's been round here for part of the soil, part of the land.
Part of England.
Absolutely, Sheila. You know exactly what I'm saying. It's the essence.
It's the essence.
Shut up.
And this is my river. Well, actually, it's my bit of river. It's just over half a mile of the best fishing in the country.
How marvellous.
And this is where Neil comes in.
How's that, Marcus?
Well, I want to sell my river.
I'll get some bottles.
Your husband has a very dry wit, Sheila.
Hasn't he just?
I'd like you to sell it for me, Neil. Oh, the fishing rights, that is. For a healthy commission.
I think I just heard the opening bars of my favourite song, Marcus. Shall we dance? So what do you reckon these fishing rights are worth?
50, 60, 80,000, whatever one can get, really.
How about a lot more?
Fine. How?
You timeshare it.
Oh, isn't time-sharing something to do with flats in Marbella?
Same principle. You hack it up and flog it off in bits. The sum of the bits being about 3 times the cost of the whole. How long's the fishing season?
About 15 weeks.
Right, so you set it off at 51-week lots. 20 grand a pop.
Neil, that's £300,000.
Minus 10%. My commission.
Sheila! Your husband's a genius!
Oh, God, here we go.
Well, it all sounds kosher. He has the right to flog off his river any way he wants.
But?
Nothing.
Tell me.
You'll hit me. Risk him. Why does he want to use you?
Why not?
He means, why does this charming gent of impeccable lineage want to get involved with bankrupt of Clapham?
I think he fancies my wife.
And you don't mind? That's very broad-minded of you.
Assets are assets, even when they're wives.
Straight out of the drain, aren't you?
I'm a lawyer.
Martin, old chum, friend of my youth, you are my solicitor, not my pocket Polonius. I need solicitorial competence, not moral guidance. Look, I want those timeshare contracts drawn up as soon as possible. Walsh is off and running. We need to back him up. Yeah.
What are you up to?
Avanti, avanti, ciao, Martino.
What are you up to?
Hey, hey, things just might be okay, shall we not?
Marcus,
Yes.
what are you up to?
I'm trying to pay off my bloody gambling debts before Simon Best sends his thugs round. I've met a couple of people. The hand of the Lord has guided me. They are helping me find the spot marked X.
Are there any women involved?
Is that all you care about?
That's all you should care about. You start funny footing with me, and you'll find your favorite toy in a hot dog.
I'm such a nice person.
Lovely, darling. Do continue, Neil.
Well, you're one of those boring fishing people, aren't you, Steve?
When I was at Winchester, we could tickle trout between lessons while the ghost of Keats whispered in our ears. We never considered ourselves boring. We considered ourselves part of the great cyclical tradition. Deep breath, darling. Elevate the pectorals. Lovely.
Well, now you can have your own bit of river, Steve. Take the whole family down there. Get out the spears, fistful of mealy grubs, You'll be top one.
I do love a bit of honest, white trash.
That's me, boss.
All right. I know you're probably conning me with your furtive native chatter, but such is the black man's burden. I'm in.
Good. I'll need your deposit.
Over in the drawer. You'll find some colored beads.
The investment is solid. Better than gold and a lot more fun. And with a bit of fast footwork, you can get it under agricultural ventures, which means you don't pay capital gains on it. How can you resist? Who knows? You might even enjoy the fishing. Freddie, Labour is no longer cloth caps and up the workers. Well, half the salmon fishermen I know are raving socialists. Good lad. Good lad. Fred, if it makes you feel any better, you can wear red wellies. That's right, 10%.
Ah, Neil. Thank goodness you're here. I had to go out. You have the...
Yes, I've got a couple of deposits for you, Marcus. 6 grand.
Excellent. I'll put them in first thing. As soon as they're cleared, I'll write you your check for 600.
Fine. I'm holding another couple of deposits.
Well, aren't we channeling it all through my account?
Yes, we are. Bit at a time. When I get my commission on the first 2, then you'll get the next 2.
Not a very trusting chappie, are you?
I just wouldn't like there to be any misunderstandings.
Do you get a lot of that in your world?
Not often. I guard against them.
I see I've got a lot to learn.
It's not that I don't trust you, Marcus. I just don't want to put the burden of trust upon you.
Well, my family gave up mugging as a business tool in the 17th century.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just that I have to.
How's the lovely Sheila?
My wife's fine.
Great. Well, keep the checkies rolling in.
Neil. Alan, I've got a message for you. Johnny Osborne wants to see you.
Who's he?
Oh, you know, holiday camps, leisure centres, damaged kneecaps.
What's he want?
Elocution lessons, decent tailor.
From me, you pillock.
I am only the messenger.
Lovely, eh? The city?
It's okay.
No. Lovely. Beautiful. Look at all them new buildings. Blocks of gold smiling at each other.
Yeah.
Money. All over the place. And us wealthy warlords all doing what the hell we like.
Nice for some.
Well, it's plenty for you too, Mr. Walsh. You don't have to be a foot soldier all your life. Spot a rocket, grab its tail. You're on the moon, that's what I did. Saw the people working very hard, stacking it up. Wanted a few rewards, so I gave them the icing on the cake.
Leisure centres?
Yeah, right. Now, I want to get into retirement places when them baby boomers start cracking up.
Well, this is very fascinating, Mr. Osborne, but I was under the impression you wanted to buy some fishing rights.
I do.
Wonderful. Well, I expect a man like yourself would be rather more interested in the high season. A bit more expensive, of course, but for 30,000, you can have a very good week in May. Or 2, if you prefer. I don't suppose you want 2 weeks, though, do you?
How many weeks have you got?
About 12 left.
Altogether?
Sorry?
How many weeks altogether did you start with?
15.
I'll have 15.
15.
Yeah, the lot. Want all the fishing rights, all the river, all the grounds, all the house, everything. I want to buy the whole place. Nice, eh?
Marcus is not going to sell Brayshot.
We'll see.
Look, for people like him, a home isn't just somewhere to hang your hat. It's everything. Heritage.
Yeah, Marcus needs a bob or two like the rest of us. Osborne wants to buy up the whole place and cut it up into timeshare retirement apartments. Pennies all round.
That is just disgusting. Typical of you. What about the quality of life? The...
Essence?
Oh, sod off. You wouldn't understand. You're a Viking, raping and pillaging. You're a termite, chewing away at the foundations of the thingamy. Marcus will send you packing.
Hello. Is that St. Marcus the Good?
It's not on, anyway.
Oh, just a minute, Martin, just a minute.
Marcus.
Let's hear all the facts first.
Would there be a problem?
Just a bit.
Well, Martin doesn't think that I should even entertain the idea of selling the old family home. Of course, he doesn't have to pay for it. Now, who is this chappie?
A contact of mine. Very wealthy.
And he doesn't have a name.
He does have a name.
What is it, Neil?
Marcus, you don't understand the concept of the middleman. You have a property, I have a buyer. The river of exchange flows through me.
Oh, and if I knew who the buyer was, then I could cut you out.
You like the idea or not?
Marcus.
The place is a millstone. There's pour money into it, don't even live there, no kids. Who am I preserving it for?
Absolutely.
Trouble is, I don't know your buyer, so I can hardly trust him. Could be getting up to any old trick.
So what do you want?
A show of faith? What's that?
My partners are very wary.
What partners?
The owners of Brayshot Hall. But don't worry about them, you're dealing with me.
And you think that I'm up to a fiddle?
Not me, my partners.
Ah, don't give me that partner crap, Neil. You're a salesman. You're in the middle trying to cream it off on both sides. Very admirable. But don't try and con me. All right. I'll bung your pals 100 grand, interest-free up front, to show good faith, whatever the hell that is. Of course, if it ain't all nice, I'll get it back with mega interest.
I'm sure you'll find that reasonable.
Oh, it's a bloody gift.
Free?
Of course not. The price of the property's $3 million.
Yeah, well, that'll have to be discussed.
No. No, Neil. That is the price. That is the cost of the little sweetener. Whose man are you, eh? You his? Are you mine?
Neither.
Precisely. You're looking after yourself. Now, keep us both happy. Fixed price for me, deposit for him. What you get up to in the middle's between you and your maker. I'll give you a cheque.
So? I'm doing the best I can, Simon.
My little club is run on trust.
You're a shark.
Sarah, for Christ's sakes. No one comes into Casper's other than at their own sweet choice.
Not half. You go through the obituaries, and as soon as anyone gets left a fortune, they get free membership by the next post.
Did you hear what happened to Billy Prescott the other day? Very droll. Apparently, a couple of thugs broke into his place, gave him a hammering, stripped him, and hanged him by the foot from his balcony. Starkers. Everyone's still pissing themselves.
How much did he owe?
About 1/10 of what you do.
Well, can I have a bit of time?
You've had time.
I'm onto an earner, but it's gradual. I mean, can I pay by installments?
All right.
Really?
25%.
Okay. 25%.
Per month. Compound.
You bastard!
I never liked you, Marcus. Not since school. Pay up, or I will enjoy snapping your bones. Toodle pip.
Johnny Osborne? Did you know him before or after he was a hoodlum?
He's paying the rent, Marcus.
He certainly is. I'll bank this immediately.
This goes into a holding account.
What?
It's not for spending. It's untouchable until you exchange. Martin will set up a trust account.
Martin, explain to Neil that I'm a perfectly trustworthy person. This is rightly my money.
And when the whole deal goes through, I get 1%. 30,000.
Fine, but in the meantime, do you mind? Martin?
Maybe that's not a bad idea, Marcus.
Okay, well, fine. That's the way these things are done. Well, obviously, a word and a handshake is a bit old-fashioned.
Just a bit, Marcus.
Great. Well, everything's okay then. Settled. At least we're on the way. Molto Dolaris, here we come, eh? Well, let's celebrate. Why don't you come down to Brayshot for the weekend and we can try a spot of the old fishing. I'm sure Sheila would love it.
I'll have a word. Well, I'll talk to you later. Hi, Martin.
Do you know why we never had a revolution?
Why?
Because we maintain a fluidity between the classes. Money in a couple of generations, and anyone can climb the ladder.
Sounds fair.
It's appalling, Martin. It's quite dreadful. No, watch the bank. That's good. That's it. Good, you're getting it. Very good. Now, yes. You relax. Let the line come out behind you. Like so. Now, I'm going to let you do it. Hang on. Ready?
Yes.
Any bites, Neil?
Only from the mosquitoes.
Yes.
How can you bear to sell it?
I'm not sure that I can, really.
Yes, you can.
Neil?
I'd be rather like cutting off an arm.
Brutal surgery to save the body, Marcus.
I hope you're right.
Couldn't you just sit on it for a few weeks? Think about it.
I'll just keep out of it, Sheila.
These gardens are magnificent.
Best in the country. Come and see the deer. Neil?
No, thanks, Marcus. All this fresh air is bad for my chest.
Oh, funny. Come on, Sheila.
It's lovely here. So peaceful.
It was planted by my great-great-great-grandfather, Marcus John Crichton, the merchant.
What are you named after him?
All the eldest sons have been called Marcus.
It must be wonderful to have a sense of continuity.
Yes, it is.
I think you'd better be getting back.
Yes, of course.
How are you getting on with Neil?
It doesn't matter.
No, go on.
He's treating me like some cheapjack spiv.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't trust me. Won't you let me have my own money? He behaves as if he were doing me a favor. I'm not used to it.
Poor Marcus. Isn't this a lovely place?
Great.
You are such a misery.
And I'll be even more of one if you don't shut up, Sheila.
What have I done?
All this Mills and Boone and noble lords and their country seats crap. I'm on a fortune and commission here, and you're prattling it out the window.
You are beneath contempt.
And you were Barbara Carver.
And what's all this about you not trusting Marcus? Why don't you give him his money?
I removed mutual trust from my business repertoire when I was 15. Would you please leave the deals to me?
You've got a deal.
What?
Well, he's not happy. Reading between the lines, I'd say he was about to tell you to forget the whole thing.
You think so?
Look what I found. A bottle of the third Marcus's brandy. Laid it down on the death of Victoria.
I'll have a pint.
Oh, jolly good, yes.
Thanks, Marcus. It was great. Sheila had a lovely time.
She said she'd like a ride in this old bus. Do you want me to take her back to town?
She has to read the map for me.
Just kidding, Neil.
Look, I thought you could have this.
There was no hurry.
Well, I thought it might help to move things along a bit.
And you trust me?
I've never not trusted you, Marcus.
Jolly good.
You want to apply for a discharge?
Maybe.
Why?
I could stand to clear about 25,000 on this deal. Plus, Osborne wants me to do the selling of the resulting retirement places. I could make a lot of money.
And you want me to support this premature claim?
Why not?
Johnny Osborne, some unknown honourable. My judgment? Take a walk, Neil.
Thanks.
That's it?
Yeah.
What did you come here for?
A bit of objectivity. I'm a great admirer of your judgment. We should go into business one day.
Move along, please.
Neil. Oh, thank God.
Hello, Adam. What's the panic?
He doesn't own it.
Who doesn't own what?
Marcus Crichton owns Brayshot Hall.
Yes, I know he does.
No, he doesn't.
Adam, are you on drugs?
Your Marcus does not own it.
What are you talking about?
The other Marcus Crichton, Sir Marcus or Lord Marcus or whoever he is.
Who's he?
Marcus's dad. He owns it. They're all called Marcus. Yeah, I nearly missed it. But I don't know, I had a feeling in my water, so I did another search. And lo and behold, I find the Marcus Crichton that owns it was born in 1914. Your Marcus isn't the same Marcus at all. Probably is his father.
Yeah, all right, Adam, thank you.
Oh, he's a clever little bugger, though.
Yeah, car keys. What? Car keys? Give me your car keys.
All right.
Thank you.
Call it off, Neil.
Yeah.
Why would I want to do that?
My partners have decided against selling.
Why?
It's confidential. I'm not at liberty to...
No. The other why.
Sorry?
Why? If the deal is off, have you cashed my cheque? Yeah. This morning, bank even gave me a bell. Special rush clearance.
Oh.
And I cleared it.
You did?
Mm. I'm amused, Neil.
You are?
You would not appear to know your ass from your elbow.
It's just crossed lines, sir. Hiccup in the communications.
So there's nothing wrong with the deal, then?
No. It's fine.
Well, it better had be, innit? I mean, 100,000 is a lot of readies.
Readies?
Yeah. That's why the bank had to ring me. Why cash, Neil?
Oh, you know, the eccentricities of the aristocracy. Probably trying to spike up their Monopoly games.
I am getting a severe twinge in my sciatic nerve. It's the feeling I get when I'm being shafted.
No, everything's fine. Totally legit. See? I'm smiling. I'll check it out.
Well, you better. And Neil, remember this. I never got all this without being anything less than an extraordinarily unpleasant person.
Is Marcus in?
Who?
Marcus.
There's no Marcus here.
Marcus Crichton. The Honourable. He lives here.
He does not.
Look, I've collected him from here. On this doorstep. Sorry to have bothered you.
Look, I don't know.
Martin, he's your bloody client.
I've plenty of clients. They don't all live in my pocket.
Look, he led me to believe he lived in Kensington Gate. I picked him up from what I thought was his doorstep.
Well, it wasn't.
No. So what address do you have for him?
I don't give out that kind of information on my clients without their say-so. Sorry.
Look, Martin, he's cashed the check. The big one.
But you've got that.
No, I gave it to him. He's cashed it and disappeared.
Made out to him, his check.
Channeled through me. Osborne will hold me responsible.
Why did you give it to him?
I trusted him.
No, you didn't.
Well, someone did.
I'm sure it's just some sort of mix-up.
That's what you think, is it?
Well, it must be. Marcus is...
What? Not that sort of person? Of course not. He's an honorable, isn't he? Honorable by name.
He's all right.
Wake up, Sheila. I'd hate to think I had a wife who was stupid.
Don't be so bloody rude. I'm sure there must be a reasonable explanation.
Yes, there is. We've been conned.
You don't know that.
Of course I bloody do. I smelled it from the beginning. I wouldn't be surprised if he pranked you on purpose.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe. But once he found you were married to a bankrupt, someone who by definition must be a bit dodgy, well, he found himself the perfect patsy, hadn't he?
He was helping you because...
Because what?
Because he liked me.
Why?
Why not?
Look at yourself, Sheila. When were you last at the Hunt Ball?
Don't be so bloody vile.
Oh, you're so naive. I could see what he was up to.
Well, you didn't say anything.
No.
You didn't mind.
I wanted the deal.
Oh, nice one. A clean kill. Right in over the shoulder blades.
Look, I didn't say anything because it didn't matter.
I was flirting with another man and it didn't matter.
No.
Well, thank you very much.
Look, Sheila, there's nothing wrong with smiling and dreaming. Everybody does it. It's healthy.
How can you be so sure it would have gone no further?
Because that's what I hang my life on.
There's nothing I can say to him, Neil.
Well, just try, Carol. Or you're going to lose a client. I can't pay anyone back if I'm in jail.
At least if you were locked up, I might be able to sleep at night.
Concentrate, Carol.
And Adam says, could he have his car back?
Where's my 100 grand?
I haven't got it.
Well, then, where's my property?
I haven't got that either.
I admire your honesty. Sammy, call the coppers.
Hang on. My trustee has something to say.
I'm listening.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
Well, you're not going to get your money back if you take Neil out of circulation.
But he's a crook.
He's not. He's a victim.
Oh, my heart bleeds. Where'd you get this one?
Listen, you oaf. Don't be so bloody smart. You know as well as I do that both you and Neil have been conned by this Crichton person. There's no point lashing out at him. Work with him to find Crichton.
How do I know Walsh isn't involved in all?
Because I'm telling you.
Oh, big deal.
And if you didn't check him out ages ago, you're a bigger idiot than you sound. In fact, the pair of you are so thick, I want to scream. Talk about bunnies. I wouldn't give either of you 2 bob to go down the corner shop.
What a noisy bird. Well, it's just a joke. Don't hit me. Sammy, we're going to give Mr. Walsh a couple of days to restore our property. You are going to stick with him. Just in case he should decide to slip away for a quick decade of sangria and paella. Should he fail in his task, I give you full permission to bypass the process of law in any way you see fit.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You'll think of something. It won't be nice. I really hate it when people try to have a shot at me. It's so bloody rude.
Simon? Well, you'll be sorry to hear I have your money, so you can send one of your apes round to pick it up and we'll pretend we've never met. But tomorrow? Why not today? I don't like having this much loot around the place. All right. I was really disappointed. Wanted to kill me.
When you've got him off your back, what then? Fraud charges from Osborne and... what's his name?
And Salesman Walsh. Who cares? NQOCMD. Not quite our class, my dear.
I'm looking for Marcus Crichton.
I am Marcus Crichton.
Of course. How do you do? Neil Walsh.
How can I help you, Mr. Walsh?
Well, actually, it's the young Marcus I'm looking for.
My son.
Yes.
He doesn't live here.
I see. Do you happen to know where he does live?
Friend or foe?
I'm afraid it's foe at the moment.
Joined the gang?
I see.
Well, I'm afraid I don't really know where he is. I've been away for a few months. Well, what's he done this time?
Oh, nothing much. Just sold your house. He's a gambler. His dad says he has a tendency to hang around fancy gaming joints, dropping a bundle to impress the women.
So where's his favourite hangout?
Casper's.
Oh, nice place.
I'd like you to go there, Karen.
What?
I want you to wave your big stick at the owner. Do your I'm looking for after acquired assets bit.
Oh, God.
Grab your coat, I'll take you around there.
Oh, God.
All right, so what do you want me to do?
Lend me your car, of course. How'd it go?
Piss off.
Sorry?
That's what he told me to do.
Oh.
Just let him wait. I'm going to have him investigated inside out and back again. Bloody little ponce.
You didn't like it?
Shut up and take me home. I've had enough of your jolly little japes.
You didn't give your Marcus's address?
No.
You must have been very rude.
I'm going to have him unzipped from navel to sphincter.
No, Sammy. I'm afraid you can't come in. You can either trust me not to disappear in the night, or you can keep out there. Night-night.
Simon, what the hell do you want? It's late. Of course I've still got it. What woman? I don't know any Carol Chapman. Well, for Christ's sake, come round and get it. Okay, yeah. Breakfast. Fine. Good night. Oh.
Who's Carol Chapman?
Lay off, will you?
What are you up to?
Nothing at all.
And what about your father?
What?
He's been dying for 6 bloody months. You owe me a fortune. When's he going to get on with it? And when are you going to inherit Marcus?
You want me to go to Switzerland and pull his plug out?
Yes.
What the hell's going on?
I'm sorry, what? Are you sure? Yes. Yes, okay. Thanks a lot. I won't forget it. Thanks.
Someone died.
He doesn't even own the car.
What?
was one of Sally's police chums. I got him to check the Ferrari number. The car's owned by a Miss Sarah Sturgis.
Why the hell couldn't you take it to him? I hate having him here. He's so... creepy.
He probably wants to come round for a gloat. Likes to watch a good grovel.
You stay here, Sammy. Make sure no one steals the car.
Yeah, all right.
He's early.
Probably wants a squiz at your early morning tits. Neil.
Hello, Marcus.
I was about to call.
It's all right. We're here. Oh, isn't that nice? Thank you. Is it all here, Marcus?
Of course. I thought I'd get it into cash so that we can make the most of it. I was going to ring you this morning and see if you had any bright ideas.
Were you indeed?
Oh, you've got your mistrusting face on again, Neil.
Goodness me.
Well, it's all here. I'm here. I don't see your problem. Sheila.
Who's your friend?
Oh, sorry. Sarah Sturgis, Sheila Walsh.
Hello, Sarah. You another one of Marcus's little numbers?
Oh, Sheila has a great sense of humor. Sarah is my fiancée.
I'm shattered. Still, can't win them all.
Marcus?
Tell her you're joking, Sheila.
You've been rumbled, Marcus. You're up to your eyes in debt to Simon Best.
How did you know that?
Your dad told me.
What? His father? But he's in Switzerland.
He's in Hampshire.
Is he sick?
Sick of him, but otherwise pretty chipper.
Bastard!
Oh, Sarah! What are you doing?
Packing.
Not your day, is it, Marcus? Well, we better be off. It's getting a bit like an Agatha Christie play around here.
No, wait. Please let me speak. Please. I can explain. You're right. I've been really... Well, I can't defend myself. I've betrayed a friend. 2 friends. And you have every right to just walk out the door and leave me to whatever. I admit I used you. Not out of malice. Really enjoyed our time together, but because I get myself in such terrible jams. And right now, I'm in the worst jam I've ever been in. Simon Best hates me from way back. He let me run up huge debts. He encouraged me. He wants me to default so he can have me... Well, I don't know whether he's actually had anyone killed, but... He's due here any moment to collect the money, and if I don't have it, then... I don't deserve anything from you. But, well, it's up to you. What happens to me is in your hands.
Sheila?
Poor Marcus. You're such a nasty little prick.
A woman scorned, old son.
How much was there supposed to be?
100 grand.
100,000?
Yeah.
Well, it isn't.
Isn't what?
It isn't all here, for God's sake.
Nothing in there. Leave it alone. For Christ's sakes! Oh, I don't bloody know where he is. Oh, he's scuppered with my car. And his passport would go to the airport. Oh, I'll bloody kill you, you ape! Oh, oh.
I think it's a bad time.
He's gone, Neil.
I know, Sheila.
Well, maybe we should go to the airport and stop him.
We'll never find him.
It's £25,000.
I know, Sheila.
Osborne's gonna kill you.
Do you think so?
What do you mean?
Well, when he sees how hard I've tried to sort things out, he might sort of just forget it.
Have you gone out of your mind?
You don't think so?
He's Johnny Osborne, for God's sake.
I suppose he is.
Neil, please, wake up. This is it. Crunch time. You're going to get locked up, or worse. You're not going to get out of it this time. Nobody's going to give you £25,000 between here and his office.
I don't suppose they will.
Well, for God's sake, at least have the decency to panic!
It's all right, Sheila. I'll leave that to you.
That is no bloody good. I'd give you 100, you bring back 75. Sammy, chuck him out the window.
Stay, Sammy. Listen, how much will I get from the celebration? Commission, finder's fee.
1%, 30 grand.
Then you only owe me 5.
Look at me, Neil. I'm smiling. Not a twinge in sight. What miracle have you wrought?
I just happen to have become quite friendly with the real owner of the stately gaff.
Oh, I love you.
Jesus. 4,000. Where from?
Finder's fee. Met a bloke with something to sell, found a bloke who wanted to buy.
Paperwork? Receipts?
Don't be silly.
Just a thought.
You're mellowing.
You do with age, and working with you does age a person.
I've been working with me for years. I never age.
You will. One day someone will stab the picture in the attic.
Do what?
Never mind.
Baby, don't you cry no more, no more. Baby, don't you cry no more. I've been in a lot of trouble, but I won't be anymore. Baby, don't you cry no more. I confess, been a fool. Bled your heart, did you cruel? So wipe away the salty from your eyes, so red and sore. You won't have to cry no more. Walk away, such say it's gone. When it's cold, when it's out, you can go too long. Well, I'll leave you with your eyes closed and your head turned